Annabel Lee by Edgar Allan Poe. It was many and many year ago, in a kingdom by the sea, that a maiden there lived whom you may know by the name of Annabel Lee. And this maiden she lived with no other thought than to love and be loved by me. She was a child, and I was a child, in this kingdom by the sea. But we loved with a love that was more than love, I and my Annabel Lee, with a love that the winged seraphs of heaven coverted her and me. And this love was the reason that long ago in this kingdom by the sea, and wind blew out of a cloud by night, chilling my Annabel Lee, so that her high-born kinsmen came and bore her away from me, to shudder in a sepulchre in this kingdom by the sea.
The angels not half so happy in heaven when envying her and me. Yes, that was the reason, as all men know, in this kingdom by the sea, that the wind came out of a cloud, chilling and killing my Annabel Lee. But our love, it was stronger by far than the love of those who were older than we, as many far wiser than we, and neither the angels in heaven above nor the demons down under the sea can ever dissever my soul from the soul of the beautiful Annabel Lee.
For the moon never beams without bringing me dreams of the beautiful Annabel Lee, and the stars never rise but I see the bright eyes of the beautiful Annabel Lee. And so, all the night tide, I lie down by the side of my darling, my life and my bride, in her sepulchre there by the sea, in her tomb by the sounding sea.
The meaning of this poem is that true love is eternal. The conventions that are present within the poem are effective in conveying the meaning. The rhyme scheme in the poem consists of A B A B C B D B E B E B F B A B dash B dash B dash B F B A B dash B E B B E B dash B dash B dash B G G B B. All the indented lines in the poem end with an EE sound.
The structure of this poem is a ballad. All the indented lines in the poem end with an EE sound. Poe's use of structure within the poem effectively allows the reader's mind to linger on his words and their meanings. In line 1, it was many and many a year ago. The repetition of many and many helps shape the meaning by displaying that with true love, despite someone's lover dying many years ago, his or her love for him or her is eternal and lives on in his or her heart. This use of repetition effectively conveys that the speaker has been in grief for a long time and that he will never forget her and the immense love he possesses for her. Also in line 1, Poe uses an anapest, which is two unstressed syllables and a stressed syllable afterwards, and an iamb, which is a meter that is frequently used, with an unstressed syllable and a stressed syllable after. It was many and many a year ago. This line communicates a whimsical feeling because true eternal love can be described as whimsical.
2, 8, 14, 20, and 24. This use of repetition helps shape the meaning of eternal love by emphasizing that the speaker and his partner's love is infinite like the ocean. It is also used as a symbol, helping to shape the meaning by illustrating that true love is powerful and boundless like the sea. The sea represents the vast and vivid memory two lovers have of each other, of their eternal love, even after one is no longer around. This use of visual imagery effectively enhances the meaning of the poem by exhibiting how the death of a loved one may cause a person to feel distant to others, similar to how the kingdom by the sea described in this poem appears secluded from the rest of existence, as it is located in a mysterious, unidentified location. Additionally, it is effective in enhancing the meaning because it describes that the true love a person has for someone will stay solid in his or her mind and will never go away, similar to the kingdom.
Poe's use of the word child on line 7 symbol. It denotes the youth of the lovers as it symbolizes the innocence of their love. This symbol helps to shape the meaning by conveying that true love is full of innocence and that it can begin at any age.
The poem specifically mentions the youth of the unnamed narrator and especially of Annabel Lee, as it includes childlike emotions in a way consistent with the ideals of the Romantic era. It is quoted that many romantics from the 18th and 19th centuries viewed adulthood as a corruption of the pure instincts of childhood, and they preferred nature to society because they considered it to be a better and more instinctive state. Correspondingly, Poe treats the speaker's childhood love for Annabel Lee as fuller and more eternal than the love of adults. The most abundant Gothic element present in this work is the obsession over a woman. The entire poem deals with the speaker's feelings about the death of his love, who is described as being a beautiful woman. The speaker constantly thinks about Annabel Lee and obsesses over the relationship they used to have. This use of a Gothic element helps shape the meaning by demonstrating that one partner in the relationship may be so in love with the other that he is obsessed with her. In lines 11 and 12, with a love that the winged seraphs of heaven coveted her and me, is a mythological allusion. Seraphs are angels that look similar to humans and are regarded as the highest order of the ninefold celestial hierarchy. Poe's use of an allusion in these lines helps shape the meaning that true love is eternal by conveying that even the highest beings in heaven are jealous of true love between two humans, and that they envy to possess a love so strong and everlasting.
Lines 16 and 17 contain antithesis, as the words chilling and born are separated by the coordinating conjunction so. This use of antithesis enhances the meaning of the poem because it displays that while the life of a loved one is over, the love that they once had is reborn and continued. The love that two people have is reborn as one of them dies, and it is eternal.
A mythological allusion is found in lines 21 to 22, with the use of angels in "the angels not half so happy in heaven went envying her and me." Poe's use of an allusion effectively conveys how the speaker believes that the love he shares with Annabel Lee is not only greater than love between humans, but also greater than love of the holiest beings of all. This helps shape the meaning by reiterating the fact that even the spiritual beings in heaven desire to possess a love so potent and undying as that between two humans truly in love.
Poe's use of personification, as well as tactile imagery, in lines 25 to 26 in "That the wind came out of the cloud by night, chilling and killing my Annabel Lee," effectively creates a disturbing, poignant atmosphere. By giving the wind the human quality of coming out in the night or murdering someone, the wind has a far more negative connotation than if Poe had simply written that the lover froze to death. By giving the wind human qualities rather than qualities of nature, Edgar Allan Poe creates a heartbreaking tragedy that is more personal to the readers. Poe's use of tactile imagery in this line allows readers to experience a feeling of such cold that the main character was literally frozen to death by it. This use of tactile imagery helps shape the meaning that love is eternal by demonstrating that a love so forceful lives on past death, as the speaker continuously recounts the manner in which the woman he loved died.
Lines 26 and 27 contain antithesis. The words killing and love are separated by the coordinating conjunction but. This use of antithesis is effective in conveying the meaning by describing how their love is eternal and the death of Annabel Lee will not terminate the love that they had. The true love that two people have is stronger than death and it will last forever.
Even the setting of the poem is a characteristic of Gothic literature. In many of Poe's fictitious writings, there are usually remote or haunted locations in which the events of the poems are based. The poem opens with, "It was many and many a year ago, in a kingdom by the sea," lines 1 to 2. It is established that the events of the poem took place a very long time ago. In addition, the location is remote and empty. The speaker does not discuss any other characters, implying that he and Annabel Lee were the only inhabitants of the kingdom.
The repetition of the line "My beautiful Annabel Lee" on lines 33, 35, and 37 effectively convey the speaker's immense admiration for his love, Annabel Lee. This use of repetition helps to shape the meaning by showing that when in love, a lover may perceive his or her partner as beautiful and exquisite, even after he or she has died. The perception lives on forever. Poe's use of themes and word choice effectively create a melancholy mood. This mood is created through the recurring theme of death in the poem. This effectively provokes the melancholy mood because the death of a loved one is often detrimental to the happiness of a person, and the negative feelings that are associated with the death of a loved one continue to deteriorate a person's happiness as he or she are reminded of the death. The author's word choice, such as chilling, create a melancholy mood because it has a negative connotation associated with it. As the life of a loved one is being taken out of them, they begin to come cold.